If you're watching this right now and you haven't hit the like button, Billy, get on it. Bug your brother. Tell him to do the same.
All right, next one comes in. Lindsay the Real on Twitter says, "Hey guys, I always forget how much 10 days can change things in a baseball season. 10 days ago, I was panicking about our starting pitching, but things look pretty good right now. Are you guys still worried at all about the rotation?" Scott?
So this DM made me laugh at him because Lindsay had reached out to me about 2 weeks ago and she was like in a full-on panic. She was just like, I thought the starting rotation was going to be what saved this team. I thought that they were going to be the best rotation in baseball. And it is funny how 10 games can completely change your opinion or your view, month to month. But yeah, this rotation has looked really good. In fact, the most consecutive quality start since 2018 was June 3rd to 10th, 2018. They had 7 quality starts. From April 18th till now, they are at 6 quality starts. So they are one behind the best run of consistent starts in 5 years. So yeah, the starting rotation looks good. Chris Bassett in 13 innings pitch has allowed 2 earned runs. In 12 innings pitched, Jose Berrios has allowed 3 runs. In 12 innings pitched, Yusei Kikuchi has allowed 2 earned runs. In 7 innings pitched for both Manoah and Gausman, they have allowed 0 earned runs. And the biggest thing for me in these last 10 games was Saturday and watching Alek Manoah take the ball, go 7 innings against New York and look like he did last season. And we needed to see that out of Manoah, because if this is going to be an actual World Series contending team, Adam, we are going to need the big man, and we're going to need him looking like he did last year.
Yeah, gonna need Alek Manoah for sure. You touched on Chris Bassett. I just want to bring up Chris Bassett for a second. He has pitched really good. Obviously, had the blow-up game to start the season. This is, I think, kind of like the textbook on who he is. Like, he's gonna at the end of the season give you an ERA around 3.5 to 4, but it's going to come in the form of 3 good outings and then a stinker. 3 or 4 good outings and then a stinker. I'm looking at his game logs from last year and just scrolling down the innings pitched and earned runs. It's like 0 earned runs, 1 earned run, 5 earned run, 0, 1, 1, 8, 1, 3, 0, 7. This is like who he is. Like, he's just, when he's on, he's going to give you 6 or 7 innings and you're going to be like, this is great. And you're going to feel like you're in that game. And then there's going to be a stinker where he's giving you 8 earned runs in 3 innings. So
he's going to pick up what he's throwing. And
he's going to be due for a stinker sometime in the next week or two. And just don't panic. This is what he is. This is what he is. So,
fair warning.
I'm high on Chris Bassett. Obviously, what's not to love about Kevin Gausman? Jose Berrios, jury's still out for me on Jose Berrios.
Of course.
2 good ones, 2 bad ones. He's taken the ball today. Nothing he can do today is going to really change my feeling about him for the season.
I will be honest, if he gets blown up by the White Sox, that does definitely increase my panic level a little bit. But a good start, as funny as it sounds, does very little for me. So it's like, you could go both ways, where a bad start does worry me. A good start doesn't move the needle much. Probably unfair to the guy.
It is a little unfair. I mean, I'm just looking at the Blue Jays schedule. It's like, if he gets blown up by the White Sox, on the one hand, like you said, it's like he got blown up by the White Sox. What the hell? But also, he did go 5 innings with 1 earned run against the Rays like 2 weeks ago. So that's just where not Alek Manoah, Jose Berrios, for me, is just like, I have no idea what to ever expect. He can pitch terribly against bad teams. He can pitch lights out against like The Rays, one
Really
of the
good
best teams in
teams. Yes.
baseball. Like, and
Yes.
the Rays aren't just doing it on the back of like elite pitching like they usually do. Like,
No, I know.
they
Their
are
offense has been insane.
the number one offense in baseball as far as runs scored goes, like 157 runs. The only other
Mhm.
team that's close is the Texas Rangers at 145. And then I think third place is the Dodgers at 120. So Jose Berrios, yeah, I don't know, man. Like a good game, a bad game. Nothing really moves the needle for me on Jose Berrios. Yusei Kikuchi, on the other hand, if he gives us a good outing this week,
Are you a full-on believer?
it's gonna be hard not to be. Now, one thing with Yusei Kikuchi, and we've touched on this before, is that even last year, he looked good until the end of May,
Mhm.
and then the wheels fell off. Like by the end of May, he was pitching at a like 3.5 ERA, 3.6 in that range. So for me, Yusei Kikuchi, April and May, I'm not really ready to make up my mind and say he's good
Fair.
again, right?
Yeah,
Like
fair.
if he's pitching well into the summer, I'm gonna be a believer. Until then,
Okay.
this is just like I'm gonna enjoy it. Every good start we get out of him. Alek Manoah, on the other hand, you feel
I
good
think
after the Yankees outing? Is he
I
all the
do.
way back?
I'm not all the way back. I'd like to see another good outing out of him, but it was definitely very, very it was a positive outing. And I think that he needed it. And that was one thing that was kind of worrisome, was like you could just tell how much the big man needed a good start. And the fact that he managed to put it together in New York against a very, very good Yankees team should just bode well for this Blue Jays starting staff, because Manoah with confidence and at his best, oof, does that ever make this rotation deep?
Yeah. Yeah, if Manoah is performing like a number one or a number two for us, feel a lot better
All
about
is
this
well
team
in the
for
world.
sure.
Exactly.